up! Looky here! It's a Pingu bookie! Ah, yes. A Pingu book. So, I mean, before I actually show you in the book, let me at least give a little explanation on how I obtained this book. So, I actually was supposed to get this for Christmas. Let's just say it came late. Okay, so I purchased this on December 17th for the purpose that it would come on Christmas. But you know how long it took? It came on like January 5th or 6th, and I didn't realize that it came in the mail until January 8th. So, that's pretty cool. Just kidding. So, actually, the only reason I bought this book was because I saw this book on the Internet Archive, like, to read it if you have an Internet Archive account. And so I did, and I really liked some of the illustrations and pictures on it. So, I decided to buy it for Christmas, and yeah, it took forever. But I figured that because, like, you know, like, no one has ever done a video showing this book. I mean, yeah, this video will mostly just be for comedy purposes, but, I mean, it's still gonna show you the book. Okay, so this is the first picture. It's just you ice skating on ice and forever blue sky. And we got these little random penguins here. We got Pingu, Mr. Pingu Chips. We got, Seymour, and then we got the guy that heard the song in the Pingu Korean dub. These are random names from the Pingu audio cassette. Oh, okay, so like over here there's a lot of stuff happening, like there's a penguin that followed, then we got Grandpa just skating, and then some other random penguins, Oh no, that's Papa, that's Mama, that's Pingu, and then there's Pingu, and then there's Pingy, and then Pingo, and Ping, and then there's a Pingu Pong, no, the two names, Pingu Annual 1995. These are basically these kind of books are kind of like, the only kind of similar book I have to this is some Thomas Annual 2007 book. But you know that. But the thing is, I really don't know like if they did these books annual, especially for Pingu, because while doing some information, I think this is the only one they ever released until like the early 2000s. So okay, and as you can see, this book belongs to nobody. Okay, no, it belongs to the ice, but you know, how much is this book? £5 UK only? No! Oh man, that's sad. I live in America. I can't buy this book. But I did. And we got a table of contents from all about Pingu to answers to puzzles. Also, if you want to know the people that if you want to hire these people who are doing illustrations for your children's books, you should definitely hire these guys, because they actually, no joke, they actually did a pretty good job with these illustrations. They're actually really good. So if you want to hire Joe, Daves, and Jane Swift for your illustrations, if you want to have good illustration, hire those people. And this is not a promotion. They're just really good at it. So, okay, so we got Fish, Ball. We got Pingu. He's very manly, going from the house. All about Pingu. Snowman. This is Pingu. He's a penguin who lives in a cool land where everything's covered in ice and snow. It's called the South Pole. Pingu lives in a neighborhood house of snow. He can skate too. Okay. Greedy Pingu. Was Pingu hanging out with Stingy? Possibly. Who knows? You know, he's Stingy from Lazy Town. You remember him. Okay, so we got Pingu. Pingu had a very busy morning. He was gone out very early. And the ice hole and the fishing pool. Okay, I have not actually read this whole thing. The only thing I can assume is that, like, he's, wait, that's Pingy. Wait, is that? Okay. I can only okay. So Pingu. Okay, no, that's just me. Okay. So like Pingu eats. Okay, I'm gonna assume by just reading these first few sentences, what happens is that Pingu doesn't want to share the fish, but you know, then that backlashes on him, and then his mother was like, "Share your fish," but then Pingu's just like, "Oh no, I did not do that." This is all assuming. I don't know. I haven't read the whole thing. That's what I think. Mom put the bed for the West. He felt very miserable till his tummy hurt. I'm saying that in a British accent because why not? And then they did take ice cream for him, and then like he's just like, no, I'm feeling sad now. But then it's just like, oh no, boy, I'm gonna share my fish with everybody now because I'm a mega penguin. Okay, next page. Papa's post sledge. Pingu likes to help Papa load letters and posters on his post sledge. Look at the pictures carefully. 5 things have disappeared in the bottom picture. Can you say what they are? Okay, I suppose so. Okay, so like we got this stuff, you know, we got this stuff, and we see on the bottom, his hat. Oh no, and then he lost the package, and that's the light now. And also, you know, like he lost his glasses. He can't see anymore. Okay. Honestly, besides that, that's all I see that's missing. Like, the only thing I see is the missing light, the package, the hat, and the glasses. I don't know if that's 5 things. How many cameras? There's like 4. Actually, wait. Hold on. Let's count this a 1, 2, 3, 4. I only got 4. Oh well, maybe there's something else here. Either that or there's like an actual mistake in this book. Who knows? But if there isn't, you know, leave a comment if you actually really hear. I'll get the still shots so you can see it. Okay, next. Where are they? Professor Treehorn is very absent-minded. Wait, you're saying he doesn't have a brain? Maybe they're making the clay models for Pingu. They forgot to give him one. Anyways, he puts things away, then forgets where he has put them. He's lost 5 of his books! No! Look carefully. Professor Treehorn has put his books in some very odd places. Can you help me find them? Pingu! Okay, so you know, this is the bed. Pingu's looking under the bed because stuff, and then like that's him, you know. Okay, so like we're gonna look for. Okay, there's a book on the shelf that I don't see how that's not normal. There's apparently there's a book on the bottom there. You know, sometimes that can be kind of boring. There's a Professor Treehorn. Why are you putting your blackboard on your book on your blackboard? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I want to see if this is mega possible. Okay, sorry, I was connecting this, but okay, I have to see if this works. Just put the book there nicely and just. Yo. How is that scientifically possible? Okay. Yo. So apparently listening to music with record players is physically and scientifically possible now. Okay, I guess. Wait, there's one of the stool. Why is he putting a book in a bucket or pail or whatever? Maybe it wasn't really a good book. You know, I can understand it was a book you don't really like. Oh, where's the other? So why are you cooking the book? Hold on a minute. Oi, mate, and welcome back to Cooking with Professor Trio. After last week's attempts of perfectly cutting a banana in half and cooking an egg, I've decided to cook some books. And the reason why is because after doing some research, apparently books are very healthy for the eyes and the skin. So here's what you need for the recipe. First, pan, and then books, and then an insane amount of... Yeah, kids, do not cook your books. I don't actually think they're good for the skin, though. Okay. How, make a Pingu jigsaw. No puzzle, it's just jigsaw. Jigsaw puzzle, okay. Yeah, for people that have always thought that puzzles are called puzzles, yes, sometimes they can be called jigsaws. Just a disclaimer to people who didn't know that. Anyways, do you like doing jigsaw? Pingu does. One day, Mama showed him how to make his own jigsaw. Why don't you make one too? Draw and color a picture of Pingu, copy the one on this page, or make up your own. Anyways, ask a grown-up to cut a piece of cord. Yeah, definitely. I definitely cut pieces of cord a lot for you. Ask a grown-up to cut a piece of cord for you. It should be the same shape and size as your picture. Mama cut up Pingu's empty cereal packet. Here, let me just rephrase this for American people. Ask a grown-up to cut a piece of cardboard for you. It should be the same size and shape as your picture. Mom cut out Pingu's empty cereal boxes. I didn't think people actually called cereal boxes packets, but okay. And there's a picture of them doing that. Spread glue on one side of the cardboard. Press your picture on top. Wait till the glue is dry. Either that or you could use like Photoshop and do that. Like, you know, that's what I use. I just use like PowerPoint or Photoshop. Anyways. On the back of the card, draw lines to make triangles, rectangles, and squares. Actually, why would you need to do that if a circle is a triangle without a square? So couldn't you just cut out a circle that's a triangle without a square? It's really easy. Anyways, Pingu used a ruler and pencil so his lines were straight. You can also use a protractor if somehow you don't have a ruler. You can also use a protractor if you want to. You know, like okay, that's what they're trying to show you. Ask a grown-up to help you cut along the lines if you somehow don't know how to cut. When you have finished, you will have lots of little jigsaw pieces. Can you fit the jigsaw pieces together to make the picture again? Possibly. I mean, I don't know, but it looks possible. Anyways, next page. The ski track! Oh, yeah, mate. I just said yes in Icelandic. Yeah, yow means yes in Icelandic. Okay, whatever. Pingu and Pingo are going skiing. They are going to have a race to see who will be the first to the end of the ski track. You and a friend can race with them. You can be Pingu and your friend can be Pingo, okay? You need a counter each and a die. Excuse me? I need a die? Okay, this isn't a typo because I looked it up and apparently in the UK, instead of, it's supposed to be dice. This is not a typo, but apparently in the UK, instead of calling dice, like, you know, the dice, like, I have one right here, you know, like, a dice, you know, like, one of these, a dice. Apparently in the UK, they call dices die. Whatever, mate. Anyways, start at the red flag, make your turns to die. I'm sorry. Like, if you're someone from the UK and like you know like that's supposed to be dice, you know, it's just sorry, but because I'm a fellow American, you know, die means something much worse than a dice. Anyways, move your counter from flag to flag. If you shake two, make 2 flags and okay, I guess. So, it's I'm assuming it's kind of like Monopoly, like you throw a dice and it's just like, oh, okay, like, okay, I got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have another piece. I'm just using the dice. Oh, I'm sorry, die. I'm using the die to do it. So, there's just other random penguins and Pingus there for some reason. Yeah, this is. I mean, if you really want to play this game, you can, but I don't really. I'm not gonna do that right now. So let's go to the next page. Ice games. Okay, so it's basically like it was a special day at school. The children, whatever the children had the parents. I'm just gonna go through these because I don't feel like reading all of these. So I'm just gonna go through these one by one. If you want to actually take the time to read it, you can if you want to. Not exactly sure why each one of these pictures are numbered. Probably just because they didn't want. This is probably like enough stuff for like a singular book. This is probably featured on one of those UK books. Like those. No, honestly, yeah, these drawings are really good. Okay, next page. Okay, Pingu won. Pingu won the ice games. Okay, Papa's workshed. Okay, Papa has set a puzzle for Pingu and Ping. Oh, okay, I thought Pingu was there. Okay, no, that's Ping. Isn't Ping spelled with 2 G's? I think it is. Anyways, to try. Papa set a puzzle for Pingu and Ping to try. Can you help find 10 things in my workshop that begin with the letter S? Papa asks. Can you help Pingu and Ping find them all? Okay, let's see. Okay, that's ski. It's table. Screwdriver. Scissors. Those are nails. Not a tennis racket, shoes, saw, axe, veil. Oh no, that's a shovel. A lamp, yarn, rubbish bin. Okay, no, that's either a trash can or some sort of a container, ice possibly. Okay, seashell, bent metal, box. That's kind of all I see, and then Pingu and Ping are there. I'm just gonna get a wide shot of this so you can see it. Yep, that's it. If you could somehow find any more, that would be really interesting. Leave in the comments section if you can find any more things that start with the letter S. Because maybe I missed some of them because maybe in the UK they say certain stuff with the letter S. I'm in America. I don't know too much about the UK. I know a lot about Japan though. And Peru. Snowflakes! Yay! Okay, let me just get this picture. Okay. Pingu and Pinga were looking at snowflakes with Grandpa. And then they looked through the big magnifying glass. Looked like as big as saucers. No, 2 snowflakes. So it's actually the same thing, but they are okay, they want to make paper snowflakes. Honestly, if this was Pingu, like if somehow you were Pingu for some reason and you're like looking out there and you see some, wouldn't it be boring if like every single day the only thing you see is pieces of snowflakes? Like it wouldn't really be that interesting. But I mean, I guess just how life is. Anyways, next move on. So let me just show this picture because they all look really good. All these pictures are really well illustrated. Like as I said, here's the name of the people that did the illustrations. You can hire them. if they're still around, you can hire them to do your illustrations for children's bookies. Anyways, you need some white paper. Why can't you just say paper? I mean, it's kind of obvious. I mean, have you ever seen snowflakes? It's white. Anyways, get some help to draw a circle on the paper. I mean, you could just use a compass. Okay. You could draw around a saucer or small plate. This is this is kind of a typo. You could draw around a saucer or small plate. Okay, a correct way would be you could draw a round saucer or a small plate. That's correction. Okay, cut out the circle. Always use safety scissors with round ends, says Pingu. Honestly, I actually didn't think that Pingu cared about safety. I mean, have you not seen the Pingu goes to the doctor episode? Like, he gets a hammer and nail, and he's like, with Pinga, he's doing that. Yeah, if Pingu can do that, I'm honestly not sure if... I'm honestly surprised that Pingu cares about safety. If you've seen the show, you kind of understand what I mean. I feel like I have scissors around here I can show. Oh, yeah, here. It says with round blades, just use whatever scissors you have, man. It doesn't have to be round. Just use normal scissors. Just don't use those extremely sharp scissors. Just use these. These are decent. Actually, no, these aren't decent. These are pretty good, though. In fact, if you do it such a way, you can make a puppet. Hello, Mega Man. Okay, now stop. Okay. Fold the paper circle in half. Now you have the pictures I have. Pingu collected all the paper scraps and threw them in the air. It's snowing, said Pingu. Okay. If you want to look at this, you could get a wide shot. Okay. If you want to do that, if you really want to. Okay. Let's pretend. One day, Pingu was outside the igloo when he saw something near towards him. There was a big chest. Okay, this is like a story. Kind of. This is pretty long, so this is kind of hard to put in like an entire video. So we'll just get this shot. I'll just go through these. Sorry, I'm just gonna go through these. I would definitely love to scan this book as what I call 12K, like insanely high quality, but there's like 65 pages, and that'll take like forever to scan. So yeah. Honestly, I think this happens in an episode. Okay, now, I'm not sure if this exactly happens in an episode, but it's kind of similar to what happens in an episode. Okay, next page. Imagine. Do you play pretend games like Pingu and his friends? Do you imagine things? Sometimes things you imagine. Look at these pictures. They show something Pingu imagined. How do you think he felt in each picture? Okay, sure. Okay, well, if you're talking about Pingu, okay, I mean, that can happen in real life, that'll be fine, that'll be good. Isn't this supposed to be Pingu? Like, I feel like kind of interesting that Pingu's here. So, okay, scaled. Weed. Average, okay. Excited, possibly. Okay. Pingu's World Square. I'm kind of annoyed by the fact that some of these aren't capitalized. I feel like they should be because they're titles, but whatever. Anyways, Pingu World Square. Okay, we got this picture of Pingu in a pink, magenta, purple, black background. It's like the same color as Barney, but slightly brighter. Anyways, can you find these 10 words in my word square? I have written them up and drawn them from side to side. Draw a line around each wold when you find it, and click. Oh, I said click and tick the box below. American collection. Check the box below. Some of these are kind of easy, like Papa, Lobby. Let me back for another one. Ping. I'll just do this. Give it a wide shot if you want to do this. Okay. Next page. Heave. Okay, Pingu finds a rope. He gets all the fun. You're on my team now, Lobby. You're on my team now. You're never gonna leave my team. Anyways, they do that, and so like then after that, pull, heave, they're doing stuff, and then Lobby is saying, have any more bright ideas, Pingu. Okay, that's interesting comic. They should make Pingu comics. I mean, if they're able to do this, they should make a Pingu comic. Anyways, tug of war. Play this tug of war game with a friend. You need a counter each and a die. You need a dice. You need a dice. If you live in the United States, American, it's dice. Okay, it's UK. I don't know why you call it. If someone from the UK is watching this, I need an explanation as to why you call dice a die. I hope they know what die actually means. Okay, put your counters on the yellow start knot in the middle of the rope. Take turns to throw the dice. If you throw a 1, a 2, or a 3, move your counter one knot to the left when this is I'll just get this if you really want to play this. Let me just get some shots of these pictures. Actually, this book is pretty big if you look at it in reality. Okay, I assuming that they're just trying to do actually do tug of war, possibly. I can't tell if they want you to actually do tug of war or yeah. It's kind of confusing, at least to me. I mean, I've never actually played. I don't think I've played tug of war actually. I've seen many people do it. Okay, maybe I can't say I haven't because I feel like I may have, but I don't know. Anyways, Old King Cold. Okay, then we got a shot of Pingu playing the trumpet. Okay, just Pingu playing the trumpet, I guess. Pingu is having fun making up new words for favorite nursery rhymes. I think you should say for his favorite nursery rhymes. Anyways, he sings the first one to the tune of Old King Cole. Why don't you sing it with him? Sing the next rhyme. If you're from the UK or just some random guy that knows what Old King Cole is, maybe you should tell me in the comments, because I've actually never heard that nursery rhyme. That, or it's something exclusive to the UK. I don't know. I'm still gonna read it, and I'm gonna make my old tone. Old King Cole was a snowy old seal, and a snowy old seal he was. He called for a fish, and he called for his gish, and he called for his skaters 3. That probably did not work, but okay. Sing the next rhyme to the tune of Rah Rah Black Sheep. Yeah, that's one that I feel like everyone knows. Walk, walk, Robbie, have you any fish hungry as Pingus in my little dish? Okay. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna sing too loud. That then I'm gonna disturb the peacefulness in my neighborhood. But yeah. Yeah, there's that. Except I feel like it's Newt. I feel like if Pingu's it's Newt, but okay. Anyways, next one. Pingu's igloo. Pingu has been busy. He has cut lots of blocks of ice and used them to build an igloo. He has one more piece to choose to finish the igloo. Only one will fit. Can you help him find it? Okay. Okay, let me just get a wide shot of this since I didn't. Just get a wide shot of this whole page. Okay. Okay, apparently you need to find it. It's obviously C. You see. I don't know why I would need to get the answers. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but okay, I guess so. Anyways, next page. Okay, this is a story, so I'm gonna go through it from the bottom. They kind of took the premise of 2 episodes, ones that I don't necessarily know the title for. The ones I can only assume it is that made me, yeah, the thing I think I assumed this is the episode for is the episode called, it's the one where the grandpa's ill, and then another one from which I pretty sure I know the title. It was called, I think, Pingu's Illness. I mean, that was the title I got from, like, my bootleg Pingu collection DVD, which has a kind of interesting story about it. I ended up making a whole video on it. You can look it up on my channel. But, yeah, it was called Pingu's Illness. I mean, it's a kind of hard to find episode. Not that the episode is lost in any way. It's just simply hard to find. I think the only real way you can watch it is to buy it. Okay, well, some guy did end up putting, like, the whole Pingu series on the Internet Archive, and my gosh, Pingu's head is too big. And what happened to Pinga? Anyways, so, like, yeah, some guy, actually, the thing that's funny is I'm a fan of Pingu, but I've actually never seen the complete series. Like, I keep discovering new episodes of Pingu, like, all the time. So, yeah. Next page. I think this is just how the story ends. Okay, guess who? Pingu! What do you think Pingu's pretending to be in the picture below? Snowman, postman, sailor, teacher, snowball. The answers on page. Okay, I just want to see, like, what are the answers? Like, what did they say here? Okay, it was the one, okay, oh, they actually show you all the bookies there. And they give you all, actually, this is like the answer key to your homework. But that's it. I think there should be more. Oh, where's that one? I thought this had everything. Either that or I just simply can't see it. Oh no, it's this one. Pingu has dressed up as a snowman. Papa? I was thinking of a postman, but apparently Papa, a sailor, Pingu's teacher. You could just be teacher and a snowball. Okay, yeah, I got it mostly right. I didn't know. Okay, okay, yeah, let's just go to the next page. Make a Pingu bookmark for your Pingu books. Anyways, this Pingu bookmark really talks. Does it come with a sound chip and everything, including like those expensive birthday cards? Anyways, here's how to make it. Ask a grown-up to help you cut out a white sheet of paper about 27 centimeters, 11 inches, and, okay, if you want to be very specific, 27 centimeters, but technically that would be like 11.5 inches. And draw a line 10 centimeters from the top, 14 centimeters. Yeah, it's just because the UK uses centimeters. I mean, I live in America. We don't use centimeters too often. I mean, if you want to be extremely precise, you can use centimeters, but we mostly just use inches. You can get shots of that. And, oh yeah, this is the bookmark. Hold the top of the bookmark with one hand, pull the piece, and you can make Pingu Yale. I hope that they're informing you to make a photocopy of this, but if they really want you to cut it out in the book, you're missing some good artwork. Okay, why is he saying walk? It's Newt. I mean, have you ever seen Pingu? It's Newt. It goes newt, newt. He goes newt, newt. Not a walk, walk. It's newt, newt. Random story. This is some homemade Pingu plush I made. The same one you saw in that skit oil. This is a Pingu plush I made many years ago. Specifically homemade because at the time, you know, it's really hard to get Pingu merchandise. I still don't own an official Pingu plush. I've been using the same homemade one for, I don't know, since 2017? Since 2017, 2018, whatever. It was very long time ago. Anyways, you know, you can get a wide shot of that. Okay, next page. Papa's letters. Papa has a lot of letters to deliver. Which letter goes to which igloo? Follow the lines and find out. You can just get a wide shot of this if you want to find out for yourself. I mean, I'm pretty good at doing this, so, okay. Okay, that's it. Okay. Pingu paints a picture. Let's get this shot. Okay. Pingu likes painting. One day he did 2 paintings, just like Bob Ross. Okay, no, Bob Ross did 3 paintings in one. I don't know. I know Bob Ross is something completely different, but the guy, you know, that painting guy, Bob Ross, I saw an interesting video where apparently Bob Ross, he did 1 painting before he did the show, and then he did the painting during the show, and then a painting after the show. Something interesting, but we're getting off topic here. I don't even know if I've ever seen Bob Ross, but you know, he's that painter guy. You know, he's cool. In fact, I actually did a painting while watching one of it. It was kind of fun, but you know, we're getting off topic. Let's continue. Look carefully at both of them. Which things did Pingu paint different? Colors. I'm sorry, Blake. What's with the UK and like Australia spelling colors incorrectly? Why the U? What's up with the U? What's this U for? Why do you have a U? What's up with the U? Anyways, in the bottom of the picture. Okay, so we got this, and then this. Honestly, I know, like, if like, I honestly, because like every time I see colors, there's no U in color. But apparently in other countries, either it's in other countries or they just changed grammar. Well, apparently it's now there's no U. I really don't know if that's just changed grammar or like that's just how it is in America. I really don't know, but okay. Yeah, it's kind of obvious. You got a weightier the stuff, you know. Anyways, yeah. Let's go to the next page. It's another one of these Pingu in the kitchen. I'll just do these shots of it so you can read it if you want to. It's really interesting when in this you're doing that they're talking, because you know Pingu, you know, they don't talk. They just like, oh my father, Sani go to Vigoshia. They speak Penguinese. So, you know, that was probably not the best Penguinese impression, but, I mean, it's better than nothing, I guess. I mean, it's at least not as weird as the Pingu and the Magician Australian CD. Well, it was like some, like, ABC for Kids, like, Australian concert. Or something like that. But, like, you know, like, they didn't know how to include... It was some Pingu play, I don't know, even if it was, it's probably lost media. It's just some CD. The only reason why I'm pretty sure it's an ABC concert is ABC for Kids concert is because literally at the beginning of the CD they're just like, welcome to this ABC concert. You know, if you want to look it up, you can look it up. It's kind of easy to find on YouTube. But it's just interesting because, like, they make Pingu talk, but his voice is just like, oh, what were they thinking? Anyways, and there's this. I'm just talking about stuff just to make it not seem so silent. Anyways, okay. A meal for Mama. Okay. Pingu is helping Papa cook the evening meal for Mama. Can you guess what they all say having to eat? Look at the picture carefully. Fish. Fish. Cupcakes. Orange juice? I'm sorry, but where did they get the orange juice in this place? They would have to ship it for like tomatoes and... Is that carrots? No, that's carrots. I'm trying to... They got peas, mashed potatoes, butter, bread. The one thing I'm trying to understand is how do they acquire this sort of food in like Antarctica or the South Pole or the North Pole or wherever they live. Wherever they live, you know. Wherever they live, you know, it's definitely interesting. It's kind of just wonder where did they get to acquire this kind of food. It's just a wide shot of it. And next page. Snowballs. Pingu and his friends love making snowballs and throwing them at each other and causing harm. Anyways, Pingu knows how to make snowballs you can eat too. Why don't you try making some? I mean, you can actually go outside and eat a snowball, but does it snow in the UK? I really don't know. I mean, apparently where I'm living, I'm supposed to get snow maybe like sometime later this week or next week. I don't know. It's gonna snow sometime, probably in February, but I really don't know. You can okay, well, obviously, yeah, like, why would you need to cook snowballs? You can just go outside and eat snowballs. I mean, wouldn't that be the more easy deal to do? Anyways, I mean, this is for the children in the UK to do this, so, okay, I've never been to the UK. You need a black of white marzipan and some desiccated coconut. I've never heard of marzipan and desiccated. I've never heard those words in my entire life. You know that, or that's what they call stuff in the UK. I don't know. You need clean hands too. Okay. Okay, ask a grown-up to help you cut the marzipan into 20 small... I'm sorry, but what is marzipan? Like, I'm serious, like, if you, like, what is a marzipan? I'm probably gonna have to look that up after, like, I record this video. Okay, yeah, so, like, I'm here on the web, so I'm gonna look up what is, let me just zoom in. What is a marzipan? Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. Marzipan is a collection, confection consisting primarily of sugar, honey, and almond meat, sometimes augmented with almond oil or extract. It is often made into two-sheet sweets. Okay. Common uses are chocolate-covered marzipan, small marzipan imitation of fruits and vegetables. Huh. Oh, so that's what a marzipan is. Interesting. Anyways, let's continue. Put some water on a plate or saucer. Okay. Put the desiccated coconut... Okay, I'm gonna look up desiccated coconut too. Okay, but now, like, what is a desiccated coconut? How will you spell that? Okay, I gotta look this up. Desiccated coconut. Desiccated coconut is coconut flesh or meat that has been flaked or shredded and dried. That's apparently what it looks like. Oh. Okay. Anyways, dip the marzipan balls into the water and roll them in the coconut. Roll them until the marzipan is covered in coconut. Covered in okay. And then eat your snowballs. Squammy, yummy. This doesn't look like it would taste good though. I haven't actually don't even know yet what marzipan is desiccated is yet. You know, I'm gonna look it up after I film it. I was doing that just to make it the edit look interesting. I don't actually know what it is yet, but I probably will. Like when you see the video, I will know what it is, but right now I don't. So okay, let's continue. Ski track maze. Okay, this shot of Pingu. Okay, Pingu is at the top of the hill. He wants to ski to the cabinet, but he isn't sure which ski track will take him there. Can you help him choose the right one? A, B, or C? Okay, I'll just use my die. I'll just use my dice. I mean die, you know, to do that. Okay, this is an easy way you can do it. Okay, Pingu, you need to take D. You can take D. You can take D. Okay, you just take D. Okay. Here's that and shed. There's shed and Pingu. Okay. Pingu's jokes page. Wow, I didn't know Pingu was a comedian. What is a mermaid, Pingu? I'm sick and tired of you talking about mermaids. Talking to them like the real thing. Like, what is a mermaid? A deep sea she fish. Okay. Okay. What is this? What happened when the penguin sat on a pin? Nothing. It was a safety pin. The only time I've ever heard safety pin before this was in the Wiggles Christmas special, which had Dorothy the dinosaur in it. I've never heard the term safety pin. I just always called them pins, but maybe that's actually what they're called, or that's just what the UK calls them. What is a hammer? A lost camel. I don't understand the joke, but okay. What do you call a penguin with a seagull on his head? Cliff. I don't understand this joke either. Maybe it's something with the UK. What do you call a clever penguin? Bored brain. Okay. Knock knock. Who's there? Snow snow. Who? He's no use. I've forgotten his name. Interesting. It's interesting trying to make jokes with Pingu. What do you call a penguin wearing earmuffs? Anything you like. He won't be able to hear you. I really don't know. Some of these jokes are kind of interesting, but you know, maybe this is more for the children. This is probably for the children, though. Okay. Let's get wide shot. Okay, next page. There's like only a few pages left, so okay. The babysitter. One even Mama and Papa were going at the concert. Okay, this seems like the whole premise of like the what episode was it? Oh yeah, like the one where like they go to a concert. Except this one is, but instead the Pingu's grandfather decides to come. Okay. Oh no, what happened to Grandpa? What happened to Grandpa? Okay, he was a good actor. Okay. Oh man, this got interesting. Okay. And if you're actually taking the time to read this, you know, yeah. Pingu's grandfather is a little bit too talented, making a reference to the Pingu English Korean dub. It's just that part where they call him like, I am Pingu's grandfather, and I'm sick. Okay. Okay. Answers to puzzles, or answers to the puzzles is what I would say. And it just gives you all the, I showed this page already, they just show you all the stuff you know you could do. All the stuff. Okay. And it's just all the answers. And that's basically, yeah, that's the end of the book. And yeah, basically here it's just everything except there's no logos, which is nice. At least that's nice. They gave it without any logos because I like this stuff. Okay, and that's the Pingu Annual 1995 book. I think it's kind of interesting, they gave it the same cover, which is missing 2 penguins. And so, yeah, that's just an overview of this Pingu book. If you want to buy it, you can buy it on eBay. You can buy it from the World of Books if they had any more, because I bought the last copy. Yes, I bought the last copy. I mean, you could attempt buying this from eBay, like from a different seller, but I mean, if you want to try to buy it, you can go and buy it. But yeah, this is my overview on the Pingu Annual 1995 book. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.